How do? Welcome back to Witcombe Park Farm. On the last episode, we bought ourselves a roller. We got a couple of fields drilled and rolled. Came to the realisation that we didn't have enough money, and we're not going to have enough money to get us through until December when we start selling off our produce. So we took a contract out. We've got the cotton harvester going up top at map. The eye workers cracking on with that. Hopefully we won't need to do anything until it's finished, and we can just pick the bales up and take them where they need to go. I am on with drilling poppy in 53. This will be our last poppy field. Still got the top field 34 to do, but that'll be linseed because we haven't done any linseed field yet apart from that little one. We've got about 90,000 litres of linseed off that top field this year, so we only need 60,000 to take us through 12 months of the oil mill. So with that plus the small field, that'll be more than enough and still leave us a bit left over to sell. I'm hoping this will be enough poppy to get us through. This year it's not been enough. We were a good 30,000 litres or so short. So I've done an extra field poppy this time. I do definitely want both oils producing though. I'm pretty sure they're both worth about the same sort of money. So it just makes sense to have two going. We could do canola at some point as well, but the canola oil is not worth anywhere near as much as the poppy seed oil and the linseed oil is worth, so makes sense just to stick to these two for now. We've got the roller waiting to come in as well, so what I'm going to do, I think, is I've got three. Oh my god, I'm turning the complete wrong way. I've got 3 laps of the headland down on this field. My steering wheel's bloody so stiff. Still haven't figured out. I was playing last night, just on my own save, and it was absolutely fine, perfect. No resistance at all when steering, and then this morning, it's like trying to turn a bloody bus again. Completely random, I don't know why it does it. So what was I saying? Yeah, 3 laps of the headlands on this field. And then we'll have a look at the cotton harvest, see how he's getting on. He's cracking through it fairly quickly, to be honest. He's already done 15% since the start of this recording, so I don't think it'll take us that long at all. We are struggling a bit on the uphills, hitting about 6 or 7 mile an hour instead of the working speed of 11. But that's alright, it's not too much of an issue. We only have 1 pass uphill each time round, so that's fine. Pretty confident we'll have enough seed to last us to the end of the next field as well. So what I think I'll do is we'll do this field. We'll move the drill up to top field. Start him going maybe on an eye worker, or I might just do a couple of laps of the headland, then set it going on the eye worker. And we can bring roller in and get this field rolled. The alfalfa still isn't ready, so that'll be fingers crossed for next month. That'll take us to 3 cuts this year, which will be amazing. I wasn't sure whether we'd get 3 cuts. I thought we'd just get the 2, but it's looking promising as long as it's ready next month, because it's the last month for harvest next month. So as long as it's ready next month, we'll hit the 3 cuts, which should give us about another 20 bales, which will give us 40, 42 thereabouts. That won't sell till June though, so it's a bit of a wait on that. Anyway, that's enough waffle. Let's crack on. Let's get this field drilled. And then we can move on to the top field and the last one for drilling. Right, just finishing the last pass, and then that is all of the poppy drilled for this year. Wasn't too bad, like I said, just a little bit slower on the uphill sections, but not too bad overall. Beautiful. Right, let's get this up to top field, and we can start the AI worker cracking on with the linseed. I would love a new drill next year, a bigger drill, as long as it folds, like, you know, this folds up quite small. It won't be an issue. We can get big equipment, just as long as it folds up. But I don't know if we're going to be able to afford it. I think that's going to be the issue, because well, when we sell everything off in December, the linseed and the straw, that's going to go to paying off our debts. So the loan first, and then if there's anything left, we will look at paying off some of the equipment we've got on hire purchase. And then come March, when we sell off the oil, that will hopefully cover our combine cost. And then we've got the silage to go in June. So it may be a possibility that we can get a new drill come June. But the combine's going to take the priority, I think, as our first purchase after the debts have gone. Because we need the second combine anyway, But I really want one with a bigger header than what we've currently got. It just takes us a fair while to harvest these fields. And to be honest, like, as long as it's on a trailer, it shouldn't be too much of an issue to transport it. Right. Let's get the AI worker set up. You 3 laps of the headland. Yeah, I think that's about right. Let me just check he's not buying anything. He might still be set to buy fuel, actually. No, just fertiliser. I'm going to turn that off, actually, because if we do, we are going to need to fertilise next month. So he's got linseed selected. Yeah, he can crack on. I'm going to have a look how the cotton harvest is getting on. Because we can only take 3 bales on that trailer that comes with a contract. Okay, he's away. Right, there's not much. Whoa, not much left. Got a bale there, bale there. Okay, so he's done 3 bales. So let's transport these 3 bales whilst we waiting for the AI worker to crack on with the drill. I need to have a look where this is going, actually. Don't know if we're going to make any money, extra money, off this, off the harvest. I'm hoping we will. I do love these Mercedes-Benz tractors. They're by far one of my favourites. Oh, we've got one. It's rolling away. Stop it. Oh, bale football. Stop, 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 stop. There we go. We got it. We got her. Come on, son. You can do it. Good job we don't have crop destruction on AI fields, huh? Otherwise would have just wiped out a lot of cotton. God, they've got some weight in these bales though, these cotton bales. Okay. Do we need to change? Yeah, so transport position. Is there any other contracts that have sprung up? Yeah, there's quite a few in there, but there's a couple of harvesting. Not doing beets. Corn could be an option. That could be an option. Yeah. We're going to do that. Is there any other corn harvesters? There's one there. There's another cotton there. Another cotton. Interesting. We'll see. I might take those other harvesting contracts because I'm just aware that after this month the contracts are going to be thin on ground. because this is the sort of combine I want for our fields. And the thing I like about these corn headers is the folding as well. So no trailer required. Waitsfield, which one are we going to? Well, it's right next to ours, 35. Okay, I think I'm going to take a different route and go down side at Reservoir. Hopefully there's a bit more room, because I'm just thinking that that little lane that's got the big verges, we may struggle with that big combine to get it down there. So I'll take these two vehicles up to that field and get them going. And then we need to take the cotton bales down to wherever they're going. And then we can crack on with rolling. Ooh, that oil mill looks like it's nearly full. There's something else we need as well, a forklift. I know we've got the telehandler, but I'd like to just have a forklift that we can leave down there. And I prefer loading pallets with a forklift than I do with a telehandler. Just find it easier. Okay, we got through, no problems at all. I was surprised. We did have to come through that area with a big verge as well, but it fit through nicely. So he's away. We need to take these cotton bales. Why is he... Has he just missed a whole headland there, or what? Certainly looks like he has. Yeah, he has. He just missed that whole... I have no idea. We're more than likely going to have to tidy that up after he's done. Right, where are we taking these cotton bales? Farmers Market, which is where? Oh, one of them's going to my farm shop, the corn. Huh. Farmers Market, God, it's right down bloody bottom of the map here, isn't it? So... we'll have to follow this road all the way down. You can cut across there in between 72 and 12. Yeah, so we need to follow it down till we're past 73 and then turn there. By the time we've taken this down and got back up, I reckon he'll have finished this field. Because it's nearly done already. So... I'm pretty confident we might make a little bit of cash off the excess as well, to be fair. Right, let's get these bales delivered. Well, I completely missed my turn in there. Never been down this side of the map before. That's what I like about Contractor, that it takes you to places you don't normally go when you're doing your own farming. I never knew there was a dual carriageway. And the thing I like about that as well, the detail on the map, the road signs he's got on the dual carriageway about the lanes merging and joining the dual carriageway. It's just stuff like that, little details that make this map exceptional. So this is the farmer's market. Corn harvest is full as well. We need to get that emptied. I'm guessing the drop-off is here. Don't know how we unload this trailer. We're going to have a look. Whoa, stop, stop, stop. Don't unload them there, please. I feel like we need to be turned around the other way. And I think the cotton harvest is finished as well. So it's all going on. I will unload that corn harvester in a minute. I just want to get these bales gone. What's that? Where the play equipment is. Guessing it just pushes them out back. Yeah. Okay. I want to go see what this is. It's like a garden centre. It looks like a garden centre. It is a garden centre. Wow. That's brilliant. I missed that completely on the map tour. Is that our oil mill? Surely not. We haven't done that much of a loop, have we? No, what mill is that then? Potato processing plant. Just Oak Bridge Mill. That's brilliant. Little thatched cottage here as well. Completely missed this on the map tour in episode 1. Got a water mill. I don't know how I managed to miss that, but I did. Again, the attention to detail is brilliant. To say that it's just a static building that you can't do anything with. A little cafe area. Like a proper garden centre. And the sign as well. Open every day except Christmas and Easter. Which is true to life, because in the UK, if your business is over a certain size, you're not allowed to open on Easter. That's an old law. Right, let's get back. Well, we need to prioritise. I need to unload the harvester. We need to get this bale trailer back up and finish this contract off as well. Right, it's full. What's it done? Just over one lap of the headland? Yeah, it's just on the second lap of the headland. So we're going to get quite a few unloads off this, I think. Right, let's get this bale trailer back up. We need to get the last few bales collected. How many more we got? Just the one, is it? Made 4, yeah, so just the one. A long way to go for one bale. Right, I'll head back up there. Grab that last bale and bring it back down here. And we'll probably be ready for another unload at that point. Well, that was a mission in itself. I got lost so many times. I ended up at a caravan park at one point. God knows where that was. I've had 2 unloads. That's how long it's taken me to get back here. The corn trailer is now full, so we need to take that to our farm shop. But we're here, finally. Yes, 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 beep away. So we'll get this last bale in. Should get a decent amount of cash off this, I think. Ooh, nice. Got nearly 30k off that. Beautiful. Then we get the reward from the actual contract itself, which is another 12. Nice, okay, that's put us in a really good position. He's nearly done. Our guy's finished drilling the top field. So we'll get this down to our farm shop. Get it unloaded. And hopefully, by the time we get back up, he should be nearly finished. And we can get this contract completed. Whoa! Whoa! I forget how fast the fast track goes. I feel like I've come the wrong way here as well. I have come the wrong way here. God damn it. Can I be cheeky and cut across to the left, or am I going to have to perform a U-turn? I think this should link us back up. Yeah, we'll have to go back on ourselves, but we're heading the right way again. Yeah, forget how that this tractor's the fastest one in the game. It goes 45 mile an hour. Whoa, braking. We need to be on the other side, don't we? Don't know that I've just left equipment scattered everywhere. Combine's full again. My God. Right. What's he got? One more pass, do you reckon? Looks like it, doesn't it? So we can just follow him down this pass till it's finished. Our field looking good. So after this is done, we can get into November. We need to fertilise all of the seed crops, so the poppy and the linseed. We can do that in November. And then it will be selling time then, December. Get rid of that 200,000 litres of linseed. Should pay the loan off, hopefully. Well, it made me laugh last night. I was flicking through YouTube and a video come up. It was Caleb from Clarkson's farm, and Eddie Hall had gone to spend the day with him, doing try his hand at farming. At one point he said to him, do you game, Caleb? And he said, yeah, I game. I finish my work on farm, I get home and I sit down and play farm sim. I was laughing away at myself. I thought, well, it can't be that bad then if farmers play it as well. There we go. Let's check there's nothing left in the combine. Nope. Right, get this down to farm. Drop it off. Reap our rewards. And then we can head into November. And get some spraying done. Whoa there. I think that's worked out beautifully on the time as well. It's just starting to get dark. See how much we make off this. Another 4K, not too bad. Not as good as the cotton, but not going to complain at 4K. Plus another 8. Nice, okay, that's put us at 54,000 just. Oh, so that will definitely be enough to get us through the winter. We need... I've got a bag of solid fertiliser down at the store. Won't mind grabbing that. But we'll pass on. Okay, into November. I want to have a look, see if there's any cheap fertiliser in the sale. Wouldn't mind a couple more bags of solid, if there is some. Which there isn't. I don't think we have got... Just thinking, have we got... What have we got in the liquid tank? 460 litres. Well, let's grab the sprayer, see what we got in there. I can't remember if it's herbicide we've got in there or fertiliser. Might be fertiliser from when we did the alfalfa. Oh, that's a point as well. Is the alfalfa ready to harvest? It's not. Interesting. So we're not going to get a third cut this year. I just wonder then if it's worth re-drilling it as grass come spring. We'll see what we get when we come to sell these bales, because it'll only be 1 month and then it'll be ready to harvest. But we can't harvest until June anyway. But I just feel if we're getting an extra cut off grass, we're going to get more money. Okay, so we have got fertiliser in here. We've only got 340 litres though. And I am in the wrong tractor. After all of that, I need to be in bloody Fent, don't I? Not the Fent, sorry, the Nemesis. For Narrows and crop sensor. Right, how much are we going to buy? A couple of 1,000 litres I think will probably do us. Don't want to go too mad. So we have got 61, 53, 51, 45 and 34 to do. This is why I wanted the second sprayer, well, the solid fertiliser early. Just to make it all go a bit quicker, but with no crop sensor on any other tractor. Oh, bollocks. Oh. We forgot to roll. So that's 34 and 53 that we forgot to roll. God damn it. That has really frustrated me. Just completely slipped my mind doing those contracts. That is annoying. Especially when 34 is our biggest field. And we can't roll it now. We've passed that stage. Well, is what it is. Nothing that can be done about it, unfortunately. We live and learn. Hang on. Crop sensor. Are we... Oh no. I think we're... we got enough daylight. So we'll get this one done. We'll move down and do... I'm thinking just do the biggest one. But yeah, we'll get as many as we can done on this quick time lapse. Because we are nearing the end of the episode, so I don't want to overrun. So let's crack on and get a couple of fields done. See how far we get. Right, last bit on this field. We've got the two biggest fields done at the bottom end of the farm. I think I'll do the remaining two fields at the bottom end of the farm in between episodes. And we'll do the top field at the start of the next episode. Did use a fair bit of fertiliser though. We had to get another 2,000 litres and we're probably going to have to get a bit more, to be honest. Need to make sure we're full when we get up to that top field because it's the biggest one we've got. Ooh, steady. I need to also head down to the oil mill Because I've got a feeling we're going to need to clear that spawn point, which we haven't done since we've started production there. It's capable of holding a lot of oil in reserve though, so we're not at risk of not having any space to spawn it. Doesn't seem to like filling the front tank of this sprayer. Probably because it's the back one. So I'll just set the iWorker going on this field whilst we have a look at the oil mill. We're not going to be able to afford a forklift, so we're just going to have to move it out of the way with super strength, which is not ideal, but we're still going to get a forklift to load it. We're only moving it out of the spawn point, so there's room for more to spawn. Yeah, so we are full, but I think, all being well, it should just be a case of some more spawning in. There we go. Like I said, we're just clearing it, and then next month, when we've salt off all that linseed, fingers crossed, we should be able to afford a forklift. We've got a decent amount though. Each one of these pallets is worth about 11 grand, I think. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So we've got 20 pallets. So if that is correct, we're at 200k already. And we've still got another 4 months until sell time, which is going to be about the same, I think. So we may even reach $500,000 here when we come to sell this oil. Just want to tidy this up. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I think that's the best purchase we've done this series, buying this oil mill. Just makes sense. Right, that's all clear. We've still got 57,000 litres of linseed and 22,000 litres of poppy. So we've still got plenty of raw materials to keep producing. Well, that's going to do it for this one, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to help me out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.